Hello, in this video I'm going to walk you through the custom post types that come with the Awesome App WordPress theme. You can see them here on the bottom of the sidebar. They are FAQs, testimonials, jobs, teams, and features. In addition, I'm going to be covering the theme options section. So one of the first things to understand is that if you need an FAQ section on your WordPress site, you need to first create a page and call it FAQs, and then drop the FAQs shortcode into it. For example, let's show you what I'm talking about here. We'll go to the FAQs page, and you see here there's a shortcode. Here we go. We've got FAQs is going to be here. So here we inserted the FAQs tag, or the shortcode rather, and that's basically, with this shortcode, it's bringing in all the FAQs that we have in this section here. And the same thing is true for, let's say, the job section. So in the job section, we have all these jobs, all these job openings, and if we go to pages, all pages, navigate to jobs, we'll see here that we are actually posting this job shortcode here, and thus that brings in all of the job section. So in one of the previous videos I explained how to create a page, and it's basically very simple. You first drop in your columns or your column grid, and you start building upon it. You can use any of these shortcodes here to add more content. You can work with visual and text mode, obviously. And here in the bottom, we can enable the banner section, and let me just briefly show you what that is again. The banner sections are these sections here. You can enable this or turn it off. You can display it as an image or a map. You'll just upload your banner, or insert a Google map, which is what we have here in the contact section. It's interactive, so you can just type in the city and state, or country, or an absolute address, and the Google Maps API will simply drop the pin, or the marker rather, on that location. If you need to add a video, for example a YouTube video or a Vimeo video, then you simply just keep this as image. You can upload an image as well, and when this section is clicked, the video will play. If you need to overlay any content on top of this banner, then you just add it here in the banner content section. So let's explore the FAQs section here. It's very simple. All you need to do is just simply add the question here in the title, and then the answer here in the body. For testimonials, again, very simple. You just add the person's name, the person's testimonial and the content, their occupation, that's optional, and you upload the person's thumbnail or headshot. It's worth noting that if you upload a large image, the testimonial section will scale it down to display correctly on the front end, so that you don't have this huge headshot of the person. If we need to add a job section, then we'll just take a look and add an example here. We'll add the job title and the job description here in the body. For teams, this is like an employee, so let's take a look at this Robert Doe as a demo. We'll add the team member's name and the team member's biography, a little bio there, their occupation, and then if this person has, for example, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, and I'll leave Pinterest out for now. Let me go ahead and update this. And I'll go to the home page here, I'll refresh, and this is just to illustrate that, let me show you Here we go. This is just to illustrate that any social media section here that you leave blank will not show the thumbnail here. So obviously these two team members don't have any social media icons, so that's why you've got this extra space there. And you just upload the team member's image here. And then for the features section, the features section is this. Let's go to the features section here at the top. So this is what we're referring to here as the features section. You can add or remove them. So let's just take a look at one of these as an example, the calculate income. We'll add the feature name and the feature description. And here you have 250 font awesome icons to pick from. So that's all you basically have to do, and it will just bring it down there. Just to kind of briefly show you that, we'll just say test feature. This is my test feature description. And I'll select this monitor there. I'll publish. Go to the home page, refresh. And here it is. So I'll go ahead and just move this to the trash. Refresh the page and it's now removed. So it's that easy to add features. Again, this doesn't have to be called features. You can call it something else. For example, we'll just go to all pages and you can just rename this to something else if you want. And then in the themes option, you can go to the page section and you can rename the title here as well. Okay, so again, so that brings us to the theme section here, which we already are in. Here you can do several things. In the Generals tab, you can select a background color. You can choose from an infinite amount of colors for the background color. You can also upload an image and you can repeat it. You can also adjust the position of it. The heading color, if you do specify a different color here, it's going to target all H1 through H6 heading tags. So basically all these tags here. And you can upload your favicon. You can also upload your logo here. You can enable the purchase button, which is here in the navigation. And if you need this to go somewhere out to a different page, then this is where you will specify the URL that you want that the user to go to when they click that button. The page section, we've covered this in several other videos, but you know that once you create a page section here, that you can just click and drag it up or down to specify exactly where on the page you want this section to be seen. The banner settings, you can enable the hover states. Let me show you exactly what that is. So right now they're set to no, so I'll just click yes, and I will save the changes. We'll go to the home page, and let me refresh. Okay, so you see when I hover over the banner, then the content appears. So this will be true for all these sections. You can turn that hover state off by just clicking no, save changes, and it's back to the default. Also, you can enable the parallax effect. So if you notice here on this image, when you go up and down, you see how it moves there a little bit. You can turn that feature off if you want. Also, you can control the speed of the parallax. So for example here, 0.01 is 1/10 the speed of scrolling, 2 is twice the speed of scrolling. So basically, if I change this to 0.2 instead of 0.4 and I save the changes, then what's going to happen is once I refresh this page and I scroll up and down, it's going to move a lot faster. It's moving a little bit faster there. If I was to do, let's say, 0.8 and save, then it would move a bit slower. It almost looks like it's not even moving at all, but it's moving a bit there. So I will just set this back to the default of 0.4 and I'll save the changes. Okay, so now the LinkedIn Apply API section. This is if you want to include in the job section here, if you want to include a button that allows people to sign up for an opening, a job position that you're offering, to sign up via LinkedIn, because LinkedIn has that feature here, so you can generate the API that you need by clicking there and just entering your information. Okay, and next we'll go to contact settings. Very simple. This is basically the email address that you want the contact form information to be submitted to, or sent to rather. And then this following tab, the scripts and styles, you can copy, you can paste your Google Analytics here, and it'll be placed in the footer of your website. Lastly, typography. This is where you can select from the hundreds of Google web fonts that are available for you. You can see here that there's a rather large number of fonts. So if I, let's say, click this one, you'll get an instant preview here. And we can say Arizonian. You can change the font size. And let's do 18. You can do all that. And this will basically just target all the text on the website except for the headings, which are H1 to H6, and the button text. It's also worth mentioning that you do need a Google Font API, which you can easily obtain by clicking here. You just log in and you get your API. And you paste it here. And the reason for this is that when you enter the Google Font API key, it ensures that updates of the Google Font library. So as new fonts are uploaded to Google, they're seamlessly just being pulled in via the API key. Well, that's basically it for now. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, make sure to please leave a comment below and let us know, and we'll be more than happy to assist you. Thank you.